What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Financial Wolf channel. So in today's video, we are going to be discussing the process of buying iPhones on Mercari and reselling them. So for those of you wondering what Mercari is or how you can even resell products from a retail website, let me explain. So Mercari is a website very similar to eBay, but it is not quite as popular. Some people on the website Mercari actually list their phones for a super low price that we can easily buy and then resell on eBay for way more money. Although it is difficult to find iPhones selling at a low price on Mercari, it is definitely possible if you act fast. I actually pick up a few phones a week on the website Mercari because I get instant updates if a phone is listed between a certain price. For example, just a couple days ago, I ordered this iPhone 7 on Mercari and I bought it for $193. When I saw the iPhone listed on Mercari for that low of a price, I knew I couldn't resist that deal. So I decided to go ahead and message the seller to make sure the phone was still available. I always message a seller before purchasing a phone because some people on Mercari are kind of scammy and they want you to go over to their website. Never listen to the people who want you to go to their website to buy their phone. That is always a scam. After you PayPal them the money for the phone, they'll just ignore you and keep it. After messaging the seller to make sure the phone was still available, he ended up replying almost immediately saying that, yes, the phone is still for sale. I ended up purchasing the phone for $193, and everything has gone smooth so far. He shipped the phone just one day later, and I have now received it in the mail, and I'm going to unbox it for you guys. So fingers crossed, hopefully the phone has a clean IMEI and everything is clear. So without further ado, I am going to be unboxing this iPhone 7 that I bought from Mercari. So this will also give you guys an idea of what to check for before purchasing a phone to resell. I also made a video on that, guys, so if you are interested, it'll be like linked, right here. I'll have a little tag that pops up. So far, so good. The phone looks pretty securely packaged. I'm gonna steal all that bubble wrap for future phone sales. All right, so here's the phone. Okay, everything looks good so far. Hopefully the home button, everything works. I'm sorry for that weird face at the end, guys. For a second, I thought the home button didn't work at all, but it actually does. I forgot that iPhone 7s have a different home button than the 6s. I'm going to go ahead and set this phone up on camera, so this video is going to be kind of raw, but I hope you guys don't mind that. So I'm going to go through right now, click the home button, set that up. English, United States, set up manually. Let me connect to my Wi-Fi really quick. I'm super familiar with this all because, I've done this so many times. I've bought and sold so many phones over the past couple of months that I, know the setup process by heart. So now it'll just say it's taking a few minutes for the phone to set up. Now I'm going to go ahead and make sure that the Touch ID works. That is the next step in the process. Everything looks good. I'm actually not going to set this up right now, so I'm just going to cancel. And I'll say set up Touch ID later. After you set up Touch ID, there's really nothing else. All you have to do is make up a passcode, but you can just not use one because I plan on reselling this phone. It's not for personal use, so I don't really care if there's a passcode on it or not. So here we can see that this device is not iCloud lock because as you can see here, you have to type in your Apple ID and passcode. If it was iCloud lock, it would say activation lock right here and you'd have to type in the former Apple ID passcode. So here I'm just going to type in my personal Apple ID information, and this is just so I can get to the regular home screen of the device. After you type in all your Apple ID information, you just kind of have to go through some other random setup stuff, just kind of skip through it, because it doesn't really matter because you're not actually going to be keeping this phone. So now it's at the regular homepage, and now it is time for the real test. I'm going to make sure this device is a clean ESN. To find the ESN on an iPhone, all you have to do is go to the Call app, go to the keypad, and type in *#06#, and a 15-digit long code will pop up. You then take that 15-digit long code and put it into an IMEI checker. I will tell you guys which one I use in the next clip. So guys, I always just go to Google and type in AT&T IMEI check. AT&T is the carrier of this device, and this phone is also a 128GB. I just wanted to mention that really quick. I'm going to type in enter, and a bunch of options will pop up, but I always use IMEIPro.info. So just to make things simple, I always type in the carrier that the phone is for, IMEI check, and then I go to IMEI Pro. So if this phone was a Sprint phone, I would type in Sprint IMEI check and then go to IMEI Pro. So I'm covering the IMEI for this device because I know you can actually blacklist the phone if you have the IMEI, and I don't want you guys doing that because I don't want to miss out on this profit. So as you guys can see, this phone is clear for the AT&T network, which means I am all good to resell this device. So some other checks I do on iPhones before I purchase them to resell is I go over to the settings, make sure the gigabyte is actually what they said it was. So I'm going to go over to settings, general, about, and it'll say how many gigabytes it is. So in this case, it's 128, just as the seller said. So as you can see, everything seems good. I want to check the back camera. Everything's good. Back camera works, front camera, as you can see, and everything is good so far. And now I just want to check the volume. All I'll do to check the volume is I'll go over to the phone, make sure it's not on silent, I'll make sure it's on, and then I'll turn the volume all the way up. So here, I'll go to messages, I'll compose a new one, and I'll make sure it makes that clicky sound. So I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but in this phone it does, so the volume does in fact work. So now that I've inspected the phone, I'm sure it's all good to resell, and I'm going to go ahead and list that one on eBay for $329.90. So I should make about $100 on this purchase after fees and shipping. Anyways, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys so much if you made it to the end, and please be sure to drop a like and also subscribe to be in the first 250 subscribers to my YouTube channel.